60.
Hey YouTube, this is Student Gamers coming back at you with another video, and this one is very special to me. In honor of Kobe Bryant's final game, him dropping 60 points on the Utah Jazz to end his career, I decided there is no more fitting way to celebrate that than to draw the Mamba himself. So I decided to bring you guys something awesome. This is it's a Kobe Bryant drawing. This took me about 2 hours. It was pretty long, pretty gruesome for me, to be honest, because there are a lot of things I had to change. I even kept drawing over and over after I had already, like, finished off the picture. Like, after the video was done, I went back and changed it and changed it and changed it, because there was something about him I just didn't like. I was able to finish this, and it turned out great. My idea was I wanted to make him black and white, you know, like, for example, hair, skin, everything, like just black and white, just, you know, pencil and a little bit of graphite pencil, and go with that. But then at the same time, I wanted to make his jersey and his armband yellow, or his sleeve yellow and gold, or the purple and gold, because, you know, that's iconic colors for Kobe. And you'll see in a bit, once I get to it, it starts to get even better. I was just very happy about this. So in response to this entire thing, and, you know, just being able to see Kobe Bryant, I just wanted to talk to you guys and kind of, you know, explain my feelings about it. So first of all, ever since, you know, I mean, playing in the NBA, or not, back when we made the finals, Orlando Magic, that is, you know, I've had some mixed emotions about Kobe, but I always thought he was like the best, most fearsome competitor there ever was. And you know, maybe aside from Michael Jordan, who was beyond my time, but even when Kobe was an old guy, I mean, this guy is still dropping points by the handfuls, taking 25, 30 field goals a game, doesn't care. And that brought it up to me, and that made me, like, I respected the guy. I didn't want to see him leave, but, you know, I knew this was his last season. Everybody knew this was his last season, and you know, all the way from his, you know, original, like, 81-point game, which, again, I never got to witness, until the, you know, last night's 60-point game, which was gigantic. There's just something different about Kobe that nobody else has, and Kobe had that. And what that is, in my opinion, is just the heart of a lion. I mean, I gotta be honest with you guys. Kobe did some crazy things, so I decided to take this drawing and this, you know, the style or artwork to kind of give you guys, like, some insight, so to speak. You know, some, like, this is my favorite pose by him. I've seen a pose like this a lot of times. He grabs his jersey, pulls it, and, you know, you could see him shouting. And I took a picture reference of him, obviously, off the internet, just doing his thing, and I kind of translated it into a drawing. In case you guys are interested in how I went about the drawing, I used a regular number 2 pencil. I used a graphite pencil later on to darken and shade and do all that stuff for the body and, you know, whatnot. And I'm still kind of working on it now as I'm talking, still shading in and perfecting it, because I love this drawing. I think it turned out great. I think it's a fantastic drawing. Next, I used just regular Crayola colored pencils, and what I did to add shading to it, you'll see later on, I mixed a tan with the gold to kind of add shadows to it, and I think it turned out fantastic. Overall, it was not an easy drawing to finish on. I'll be honest, it was pretty tough, but, you know, and it was very long. This took me, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it, but about 2 hours. I had to condense this down into, like, I believe this is like a 16-minute video now, but, you know, I mean, Kobe Bryant's retiring, and in my opinion, with his retirement, there goes pretty much the last real fighter in the NBA. I mean, sure, there might be some debate on that, but you can't think of anybody who had the spirit and the will that he had, other than maybe Russell Westbrook, and that's about it. There's just nobody in the league who fights as hard as Kobe did. Even when he knows he's not the head honcho anymore, the top dog, he was always there. And like it's insane to see this whole thing, materialize. It's insane to see the hard work that he's put in, and obviously there's been some good points and some bad points, but it's insane. And I'm not going to be talking through this whole video. I'll just stop pretty soon here, but I just want to say, even though I'm a Magic fan and we don't like you too much, Kobe, thank you for everything. And I hope a lot of people get to watch this video just because it meant so much to me. I've been a Kobe fan, although not, a super fan or anything. I really respected Kobe's game. I thought he, in my opinion, is tied for Michael Jordan in terms of the most influential basketball players of all time. That's something that I just, from the bottom of my heart, I believe. So, thank you, Kobe. Farewell. And, I hope things work out in the future. It's going to be great. So, without further ado, I'll let you guys watch the rest of this video. I won't stay on too long. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more drawings, I would love to get this out. Like I said, this took about 2 hours. It was very tedious, but at the same time, very fun. So, stay classy, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you in the next one.
So let me catch you. So let me catch you slipping by. Why do I get myself? Why do I get myself caught up in these lonely nights? Oh, why? Why do I get myself? Why do I get myself caught up in these lonely nights?